the ones I told you about, folks, but you've got a big one you're sponsoring tonight.
Yeah, and we still have tickets available. The 2025 Jackson Charcuterie Boardwalk is tonight.
Okay.
And
Before
go ahead,
you go any further,
just fix it.
Brandon has invented an item for you to use at your next charcuterie boardwalk.
What is it?
You said it was already invented. A cup holder. Part of the charcuterie board.
The
So that
board
you can have your drink and
has a
your
hole in it
charcuterie
for the cup.
to walk around in.
Yeah.
Just come tonight.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a great idea. That's
It's a great idea, Brandon. Maybe somebody already thought of it.
Somebody already thought of it. They even have the kind that you can put on the stem of your glass and like carry a little plate that goes on your stem.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, this is the second annual Charcuterie Boardwalk. And last year we did the VIP lounge. And this year we've decided that every single person that gets a ticket is a VIP.
Oh.
So you're going to register at the JSO and you're going to come inside and you're going to start off with maybe a little wine pour, some charcuterie, and some live music by some JSO musicians. And it'll be nice and cool because it's gorgeous outside, but it's hot. So you come in there, you get your punch card, and then you just go stroll down our incredible social district and all the beautiful boutiques that we have downtown, 4 to 8. So we extended the event an extra hour to take care of those people that get out of work a little bit later. But it's so fun, and Mother Nature is blessing us with a great evening. So if you don't have tickets already, come and see us at the JSO and come and enjoy it.
So you get some meats and cheeses.
You get a board.
Oh, a
Every
board.
person gets a board.
Everybody
that
gets a board.
Might have a little dent in it to hold their cup even. And you get a little backpack to carry it in. And
So you'll be walking around with your board?
yeah, because you go to the stores and like maybe you get a piece of meat here and a piece of cheese here, and you get raw fresh honey from next door at the Blessed Nest. Have you ever put the honey over the charcuterie? So good.
Oh.
Like over the meats and cheese. The
Sounds
fancy
like
cheese
it's
and
going to be
crackers.
sticky.
It will be.
Sticky.
There'll be a lot of this walking down the street.
So this is dinner. You won't want to eat afterwards.
You know, this is your appetizer.
Oh.
The charcuterie board is the appetizer. And then you need to go and have dinner at Grand River or maybe the Chase or the Dirty Bird. Go and grab dinner afterward for sure. Sit and stay a while downtown. Bella Notte, you can sit outside. All kinds of great options. But the whole idea is, you know, one, we just want cool community events, right? And that's why the Brokerage House gets behind it. But retail is struggling. I don't think that's any big news flash to anyone. And every person downtown that has, you know, followed their passion and opened up a bricks and mortar retail shop for you to come and buy gifts and clothes and home goods, nobody out there is rolling in it. You know, it's a sacrifice every month, and the last year has been really hard on them. So our hope is that this event will come down and remind people just how incredible our downtown shops are.
That's nice. Awesome.
So
Well,
come see us at the JSO.
Let's go to Brooklyn. You've got something called the First Kiss fundraising campaign. Do you remember your first kiss?
It was at the Star Theater.
No.
That's why we named the fundraiser that.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
Who was it with?
well, his name was Justin Lawson, and unfortunately, Justin's no longer with us.
Oh.
But he was probably my first little love, and was definitely my first kiss. And I can't even remember the movie because I was too busy making out with Justin. But because of that, and in honor of that, the Brokerage House is doing a kickoff campaign for the month of June where we will match up to $5,000 of capital funds raised toward the cause. So the LLC, not LLC, nonprofit that owns it, they have to raise $300,000 by the end of June in order to get a grant match, right? That $600,000 total is going to really initiate what needs to be done to return the Star to its greatness. Lisa Bascom, out there from Brooklyn Products, she donated the funds for the marquee. So they're getting a marquee that will look like the old one, but even better. Very similar to what we experienced here at the Michigan Theater.
Right.
You know, everybody was like, oh, don't change it. And then they change it, and it's kind of awesome. So that was huge. That was a big dollar amount, a big thing to overcome, but there's still so much to do. You know, it is at the very beginning stages. So we want to contribute, you know, our fair share. It's not much, but hopefully it will remind people that they need help to make this happen. It is going to be for the community. When this is said and done, it's going to be affordable for all families, like $3 movies. Right? I mean, the idea is to be this great resource where they can bring in comedy shows and local dance schools. Maybe they can have their recitals there. Like, it's really going to be a service for the community.
Nice. We'll look forward to that. Everybody, it's a community effort, a community reward,
Yes.
community participation.
Yes, we
Critical.
need that theater in downtown Brooklyn. It's the one missing, it's the missing piece, and it's on its way. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
We'll come back
You want me
to
to tell you a funny story?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you have time?
Is it a funny story?
It is.
Okay.
So we did this kickoff,
Yeah.
and I was telling the story about my first kiss, and this older lady goes, "Really? My son told me he lost his virginity in there."
No.
Yeah, she did it. I said, "Who is it?" And I knew who it was. I don't think that's a true
Theater.
story.
Was her son Jocko, Jocko Zaski? Because that happened at the Michigan Theater.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, we can't talk about this.
No, gonna go in a different direction.
Yeah.
Thanks for
that's
the visual, Brandon. Yeah, I wasn't sure where you're going with that, but now I know. Little Pee Wee Herman action going on.
we have to say no more.
Yes. Okay. Moving on.
All right, so we're not having the Irish Hills Lake and Home Tour this year, but we are doing some things at the lake, right?
Yeah. So the chamber's taking the opportunity to kind of retool the event. You know, we've been doing it for, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. So they're taking a year off, but we had already started some marketing campaigns across the state in the Tri-County area. But B, we love that day. You know, I'm a lake girl, and so being able to showcase that is huge for us. The Eagle's Nest had already reserved the day and the boats for us. Flagstar had already secured the live music, so we said, you know what? We're going to do it anyway. We're going to have a party anyway. It's a day of gratitude. We'd like to invite all of the JTV viewers to scan that QR code. This is going to be a completely free event. Boat ride, cocktails, appetizers, and live music. We have only been rained out once, and that was only a partial part of the day, so Mother Nature just smiles on us every year. So, but you do have to schedule a time frame, right? That's the only thing that we have to have you do is you sign up and register, but it's free for all the viewers and friends and fans of JTV and the morning show and the Brokerage House and the Flagstar and the Eagle's Nest.
Awesome. All right, and this, I think you can go to the lake this weekend because you have some lake open houses.
Yeah, speaking of Clark Lake, which is where we'll be doing the Day of Gratitude, actually this one is Bedford. So this is in my neighborhood, right down the road, unbelievable home on Bedford Drive. You are at the end of a cul-de-sac, super private, so quiet. Look at all that green space. You know,
Nice.
at a lot of lakes, you can't have both, right? You either are on the lake or you have a yard. This is one of those houses where you have both. It's incredible. See that dock right there? That's about a $40,000 dock.
Wow.
I share that because they're going to include it with the house, which is often not the case. But that outdoor living space is beautiful, but you have just as beautiful living spaces inside and then additional outdoor living spaces. So come and see us on Sunday, 1 to 3. Darren Shaw's actually going to be there, and so is Steve Tucker from the Michigan
kidding.
Theater. He'll be strumming his guitar and singing, and we'll have delicious food from Sylvia's Catering and probably some wine or bubbles of some sort. You know what I'm obsessed with? Well, you don't.
Bubbles.
No, I do love bubbles. You know that.
Yeah.
But there's also a, oh God, I just forgot it. Sun tea? No, forget it. I'll remember and tell you later.
Is it from Steve Tucker?
No. No. But then I want you to come out and see the house at Bedford Drive in Lake Columbia, and then I want you to come out and see me on Hyde Road. Do you remember Ann Swain? My dear friend, I love her so dearly, and we lost her not that long ago, and I'm just sad without her, but this little piece of history and this incredible view, which she would take pictures of and share online all the time, is available. And so you have, I think it's just over an acre and 90 feet of frontage on Clark Lake. I mean, look at that. You can see all the way down to the beach bar.
No
So Come and see me. I will be there. I will have Mike Lee playing. He's one of my favorite one-man bands. Also, we'll have food and bubbles there. Look at that. Again, green space at the lake. And this also has like, I don't know, 1,500 square foot garage. I mean, you can't get that at the lake.
No.
So we've got a little bit of everything. We want you to come out and check it out.
But wait, there's more.
There is more. In the back of 340 Farms on Campfield Drive, there is the cutest house ever. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, brand new, gorgeous kitchen, 2 distinct living areas on the main level. This lot it abuts to like this wooded area that comes with this property, and so it allows a level of privacy
Now,
and fun exploring.
if you were going from the dining area to the stairs, would you step over the living room rug like it was water?
Well, it's actually a sunken living room, and so you would have to step down, or you could go around the other way.
Well, you could stretch.
You could stretch.
Across.
Yeah, you know what? You could probably like hold onto the wall and like stretch your leg
Yeah,
and go around without, like treat the carpet like lava.
like lava.
Yeah, we could play lava.
I would
there
do that.
For sure. Yeah, you could totally do that. But anyway, this house has this wooded area in the back that kind of extends. It's like, see on my right, all those trees. It kind of goes for quite a ways. Like the kids go in there and explore and have forts, but it provides a level of privacy that you don't get a lot of in a subdivision. So this is a really, really unique offering. Absolutely gorgeous, and that will be open on Sunday as well.
I like the question mark at the end of the driveway.
I see that. You know what the question mark is? Who's going to call this home next?
Yes. Could be you.
It should be you.
All right, well, Jenifer has to go. She's got to get ready for a charcuterie walk,
Yes.
which happens in just about an hour and a half.
3:30 is when registration starts at the JSO. We'll be there.
Just show up, right?
Just
People
show well,
up. Well, you
Show up and get your ticket.
get your ticket.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a great, successful event. Thanks for all the events you sponsor or put on and participate in. We appreciate it.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. Jenifer Scanlon from the Brokerage House and the Charcuterie Boardwalk.